Welcome to our final module, Module 15 on PBT endorsements. There's so many ways to be engaging with others to persuade them to endorse the plant-based treaty. We want to keep in mind everything we've already reviewed in previous modules together. We need to be sure of what our intentions are. We want to present ourselves decently, create a positive, long-lasting impression on the people around us. Not only do we want to be on our best behavior, but we also want our presentation to be impeccable so that we can draw people in without much of an effort. Like moths drawn to light, they come on their own. And once they're in, we can practice our communication skills and our Socratic questioning method that we've learned about previously. We keep them on their feet, answering their own questions because our answers consist of asking them more questions so that they could come to their own conclusions. We humanized them and created a connection. Now, let us be clear on our intent. In the case of the PBT, we want to inspire others to endorse so that we could finally move away from animal agriculture and instead implement plant-based subsidies and systems that work for everyone. We know that animal agriculture is killing our planet and not enough people are talking about it. The reason we need a high number of individual endorsers, of businesses and organizations to endorse the PBT is so that we can move the needle forward much faster. We can see how incongruent everything is. So we're the voice to help precipitate things before we have no more planet to live on. And we need to show the support as our cities and governments start to implement plant-based initiatives, programs, and subsidies as the new norm. Things needed to change yesterday. Animal agriculture is not sustainable. We all know that. But now we really need everyone's help to help shift things. And let us look at smooth sentences that we can now use to reel all of these people into our tables or space so that they can stop for a minute in their busy lives and endorse the PBT without even questioning it, because we make it so clear from the beginning. So example, hey, come over here for a second and help us out. We need your signature right here. Can't we all agree that we need to move away from exploiting and abusing animals? And to be honest, everyone says yes to that. Hi, I bet that you are vegan. Or, depending on the reaction, you have a vegan friend that would be so pleased if you endorse the PBT right now. Who doesn't have a vegan friend? That means that you're supporting them too. Tell them later about it and let's take a picture so you can even show them. Or, please help us help our world with eye contact always. Endorse the PBT. I just need a little bit of details right here, please. And then you could proceed to explain what the PBT is all about. Or, I'm just asking for 2 minutes of your time, maybe even 1. The world needs you to take action. Please write down your basic info here. Or, our world is changing and you could help us help it change for the better and help the people on it too. Endorse the PBT right here, right now. You won't regret it, I promise. Or please come and endorse the PBT. It'll only take a few seconds of your time. Take that same time to take a breath, pause, and sign, and then transition back to your mission with even more purpose. You'll feel more accomplished, I promise. Everyone I know can get on board, and you can too. Or you can agree that we're amid a climate crisis, right? That's why we're here. So please come and add your signature. We need your help. Or we all agree that doing everything we can to help our planet and reduce the suffering on it is the way, right? Help us get closer to that goal with a simple signature showing your support. Or can you agree that animal agriculture is destroying our planet and everyone on it, including humans? If not, why? If so, please endorse the PBT. And oh, please let me take a picture of you as a proud endorser for the cause. And are you open to say a little something on camera? Or if they agree, hey y'all, stop in for a second. Let me explain to you what we're doing here. We need as many supporters as possible. Are you vegan? Oh, so you aren't vegan yet. What's stopping you? Do you know anyone that's vegan? Friends, family? I'm sure you want them to have as many plant-based options as possible, right? For everyone's health, really? Or same story, but they're vegan. Hey y'all, stop in for a second. Let me explain to you what we're doing here. We need as many supporters as possible. Are you vegan? Oh, so you are. Awesome. Have you ever done activism before? Ooh, okay. Please come to our Friday call. We have one at 10 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. in Spanish. It's super informative on how to start your own PBT team, but we could also talk about other ways to get involved if that sounds like something you don't really want to initiate with right away. Who else do you know that you could think of that would endorse? Can you send them an email or an Instagram, Facebook message and ask them to endorse too? Can you introduce me to them? We can even take a cool video of you saying why you endorsed and why people need to go vegan, or whatever you're comfortable with. I hope all of these different ways to draw people in and keep them hooked temporarily so that they can endorse really helped. Remember, we realize that people seem to like to sign something more than use their phone. So if that's the case, ask them to make an effort when they print their name and email address, because we want to be able to read it, right? Specifically, and use that same time to get their social media tags and then send them a message right away with a thank you. If they're willing to endorse on their phone or on the spot, then you know that there's going to be an awesome thank you page that gives them many more options to follow up with, like sign our octopus farming petition or create a PBT team, for example. I've actually started putting all the people I meet at each event that tell me or people that tell me they randomly want to get involved on the same sheet so that I can invite them at events and keep them close for the future. This is our closing module for now. But if you want to see another module on something specific that you think needs to be covered and that I haven't covered already, don't hesitate to email and ask me. Also, don't forget that we have weekly classes available for all of you wonderful ASM people. So ask and please join us. It's so worth it. It's going to help you take activism to a whole other level. Mwah. Peace.